And of course, let's welcome tonight's lead anchor, Faye What? She is legendary events host, television and radio personality, and the host of Hotspots Happening Out's The Faye What Show. Faye, the second annual Chili Cook-Off will be held on November 9th. Tell us what's happening out.
So, folks, on Sunday, November 9th at the world-famous Eagle, you guys know I love the Eagle. Eagle Wilton Manors is going to ignite a second annual Chili Cook-Off led by Mr. Eagle 2024, Steven Crespo. The party will begin when doors open at 6 p.m. with happy hour rolling until 9. Competitors will submit pots by 5:45 p.m. Then a judging panel will taste first, followed by community sampling. Winners will be crowned for the top 3 judges' picks, and a community choice prize as well. Guests will sip refreshing drinks, buy raffle tickets, and cheer friends as bowls will steam across the bar. A suggested $10 donation at the door or to enter as well. This will benefit the Leather Archives and Museum, preserving leather history. Anyone seeking details or to register, you can email funfurrycub, FUNFURRY, cub, CUB, at yahoo.com, or you can send me a message on Facebook or any kind of social media, and I will definitely connect you with the folks over there. I was a judge last year, right? Yeah. And I was telling you boys about how surprised that was, about how people were I wasn't surprised about how proud people were. I was just surprised at how many entries there were, right? They capped it off at the first 18. Yeah. 18 entries. So these are boys that were cooking all night long, right? Or calling their mom for their recipes, or trying to make, change up a recipe from their childhood. Right? I mean, we had one with Cheetos in it last year. We had a vegan one. We had somebody who made some kind of chili dessert. Sounds weird, but it was delicious. Okay? I mean, it's just, we're gay. We can have fun anywhere, And so I love that Steven Crespo, as being an old Mr. Eagle, not old as in years, you know what I mean? A former Mr. Eagle. He's a huge advocate and still wants to do more for our community, right? And it's no secret that our history is being erased at every corner. So, the fact that I didn't even know that there were leather archives, but, Steven wants to make sure that they still stay around. There's no better reason than that, than to go and support.
And it defies the community may have some kind of view of the leather community that is kind of like, secretive. And, this is a way to put it out there that, leather daddies are like the rest of us.
Oh my God, you're so right.
They cook and they like to share. They like to put on, a party and get the community together.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity for people to also, just see the leather community in a different light, because it's all about community. At the end of the day,
it's all about community. But thank you for bringing that up, because that's true. Like, I remember sitting at this very table 4 years ago, not knowing too much about the leather community, but wanting to know, right? I had questions. Come on. When you first heard about the leather community, you had questions, right? Like, you know what I mean? How do you keep that leather clean, right? Like, does it smell a certain way after you're done? I had so many questions, right? And I was able to talk to my friend Elimination Onyx, right? Who is part of the leather community. And I got to ask him whatever I wanted. And he said, girlfriend, just whatever you want to ask. Ask the weirdest shit you want, right? And that made it less scary. Like, for whatever reason, when we don't know about our community, we automatically start making judgments and things that we shouldn't. Right. I walked into my first leather party and I was so welcomed, boys. I did not feel like an other. I didn't feel like it was the first time I had walked in there, right? And mind you, I did too much, right? I had a leather harness, I had a leather hat, I had a leather dress, I had leather boots. I went a little far, but I really wanted to show them that I wanted to be part of their group, right? So what a wonderful way to just, check it out, right? There's a lot of intersections in our community, folks, right? When you think of leather, you're like, oh, that's nobody that I know. No, right? Leather and Latinos, leather and bears, leather and otters, leather and everything, leather twinks. They are all there. Ripe and ready to eat chili with you. That's all I got to say.
I just can't imagine having 18 different recipes of chili and trying to decide which one is the best, because I certainly wouldn't be able to do that. So good luck if you're a judge again.
I want to taste that on their leather.
Yeah.
Chili on their leather.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be another contest.
Yes. I like that contest.
Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the second annual Chili Cook-Off on November 9th. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.